Let's take a look at this fully loaded 2016 Lincoln MKX. Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager at McArthur Lincoln in Salina, Kansas. And we just got in on trade this really low miles, 26,000 miles, 2016 Lincoln MKX. Now this is a reserve, all-wheel drive, fully loaded. And I mean fully loaded. It has, in reserve, there's several optional packages you can get, and this one has about all of them. So it does have your technology package. It has your driver assist package, your luxury package, and your climate package. So great, nicely equipped vehicle. This does have, I mentioned, 26,000 miles on it, 2.7 liter twin-turbocharged V6 engine, automatic transmission with select shift as well. So let me try to go through all this equipment. Sometimes I get a little confused on the driver assistant and technology, but I'll try to bridge everything together and let you know all the equipment this has on it. Now, if I do notice any condition flaws as we go around it, I'll mention that as well, but I think this one they took really good care of. Now here at the front, this does have a satin chrome split wing grille up here with the chrome surround that goes around these automatic HID headlights. In fact, this actually has the upgrade as part of the luxury package, has your adaptive LED headlights to go along with it. You can see that design right there. So it's going to move as you turn the steering wheel. So when you turn into those dark streets and such, it's going to help light up your intended path. So I think you'll appreciate that feature right there. And of course, automatically they're going to come on as it gets dark. And then it does have a series of LED lights too, so you can have these LED lights underneath those headlights, as well as you're going to get those down here too as your those daytime running lights, so they can come on and beyond, so you can see that impact of that luxury vehicle coming their way. Also chrome accent down here as well, and this one does have the part of your technology package. I believe you get your front sensing system up here. Also, it's going to get your 360-degree camera, so just like James Bond, that Lincoln symbol is going to pop up and expose that front camera up there, so you're going to be able to, as you're pulling in real slowly, you can be able to see in front of you. Also, if you're parked, you're going to be able to see in front of you using that camera. And then there's also a camera on each of the mirrors, these side mirrors, as well as in the back, so you're going to be able to see all the way around you on that one side of that screen, and the other side is going to be that front or that back camera. So real nice system. Makes it a little bit easier as you're backing up to be able to see all the way around you for those bikes and that kind of thing as you're backing out. So that's all part of that technology package. So I think you'll appreciate all three of those features there. And I'm trying to think the other part of that technology package. Oh yeah, it does have that enhanced active park assist, which we do have a video on our YouTube channel under the how-to videos, exactly how this system works, an outside as well as an inside perspective of how that system works. And that new enhanced active park assist isn't just parallel parking, but also perpendicular park, and it even helps you park out of those tight parallel parking spots. So I think you'll really appreciate that, and do check out that video when you get a chance too. So some great features there on that technology package. Now also part of the driver assist package is you're going to get your lane keeping system. What's great about that system too is it's going to help you stay, not just alert you as you leave that lane, but also it's going to help keep you in that lane. So make sure you use your turn signals, because it will bump you and keep you in that lane, or at least try to. So if you're turning and mean to turn out of that lane, make sure you use those turn signals. So it's a really great system there. Also go along with that, you're going to have your adaptive cruise control with collision warning. So the adaptive cruise control is going to help you as you're on that highway. Have that cruise set. If you're coming up behind someone, it's going to slow you down to go their speed. So that way you won't rear end them. If you pass them, it'll speed you back up if there's nobody in front of you. So really helps with that stop and go traffic too. So you'll appreciate that. And this actually has a new pedestrian warning, that collision warning system. So it tells those pedestrians as well. You're going to have brake support to go along with that, collision warning, all those features to go along with that system too. So that's a great feature on that driver assist package right there that I think you'll appreciate. Now let's go ahead and talk about the Lincoln experiences. Now all your Lincoln vehicles do get this experience, but it just looks really nice. As you approach the vehicle at night, you're going to see a series of LED lights that really welcome you to the vehicle. With that key fob in your pocket, you get in within 6 feet of the vehicle. It's going to use those lights. It's, the first one here is in the front. It's going to use the fade up to fade up the LED light underneath those headlights. All your door handles are going to light up with those backlighting in those, so you can be able to see those real nicely at night. As you approach the vehicle from behind, you're going to even see the LED lights in the back liftgate light up. And then you're going to get the welcome mat beside the vehicle, on both sides of the vehicle, in between those two doors with the Lincoln symbol. Looks really nice as you approach the vehicle at night. Now, as we come around to the side over here, you're going to see another optional wheel that they put on this, and that's the 21-inch premium painted aluminum wheel. So there's an upgrade, optional equipment from the 20-inch on the Reserve to this wheel. So it looks real nice, a great condition on the wheels, didn't see any issues with those, and a brand new set of tires as well here. Now, as we talked about approaching the vehicle with the key fob in your pocket, another benefit to that is as you approach the vehicle, you're going to be welcomed with those LED lights, but now you're going to be able to just put your hands in a door handle. It's going to automatically unlock the vehicle. And in your settings, you can set it to just unlock your driver's door or all the doors, and so that way you can adjust those either way. That allows you to be able to get into the vehicle without getting the keys out of your pocket. When you do get in and then go ahead and shut the doors, you're going to see these auto fold mirrors power themselves out into place, ready for your drive, which is a real nice feature. So it does have that auto fold mirror feature. And then also when you get out, you don't have to get the keys out of your pocket again. So you just press the ridges on any of these doorknobs, and it's going to go automatically lock the vehicle and power fold those mirrors back into place. So that way they're out of position, so that there's in parking lots and such, they don't get all banged up. Turn signal indicator on the outside really helps for safety, especially those other drivers. That's usually what we have to be careful of, is them seeing us and knowing that we want to turn. Also, it does have your power heated feature. Auto dimming driver's side mirror too comes in handy when those cars with those bright lights want to pass you at night. And this does have that BLIS system, that's that blind spot information system. So if there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to put a light in the mirror on that side and let you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. Also, with the cross traffic alert, you back up. If someone's going to cross your path from behind you, it's going to alert you with the light in the same mirror that they're coming from that direction, as well as you see a message on the dash telling you the same thing in a series of tones that it's not safe to back up. I think that BLIS system is a great lifesaver, really helps you out. Even in those parking lots, it's going to come in real handy there. So I think you'll appreciate that. Now, you do get keypad here on the door, and that just kind of helps you if you want to leave the keys inside, or maybe you're at the house and you just need to grab something, forgot to grab the keys. You can use that keypad to get in and out of the vehicle, unlock and locking it. You also do get remote start, so you can start it from the comfort of your home. But let's say you're maybe a little bit further than that. This does have your embedded modem. So now you're going to be able to use that Lincoln Way app to really connect you with the vehicle. So you're going to be able to remote start the vehicle from further away. Maybe you're at work or something, you're inside, can't reach that car, but you want to get it warmed up before you leave that day. You can go ahead and use your app to remote start it. You can also schedule service that way, have concierge service, and just again, a great way to stay connected to your vehicle and the maintenance of your vehicle too. So I think you're going to like the embedded modem. Nice chrome accents here on your door handles, the lower rocker molding, as well as around the windows. Just gives it that nice luxury touch here on the side. Now, moving to the back, you're going to see a body color rear spoiler back here with a high gloss black finish underneath that and coming down the sides. That high gloss black just kind of pops a little bit and gives it that nice luxury look too. Has your rear defrost with rear wiper. Nice LED tail lights, as we showed you earlier, that's going to light up clear across that lift gate, so it makes it a little bit easier for everybody else to see you. And then also does have your chrome accent with the chrome Lincoln lettering on the back, gives it that nice luxury touch. Does have your reverse sensing with that rear view camera. To mention that 360-degree camera. It's going to alert you as you get too close to anything as you're backing up, so even going forward or back, you're going to be covered there and it's going to alert you. Has a nice chrome tip dual exhaust integrated into that lower rocker molding down there, or the skid plate I should say underneath there, so it looks real sharp. This does have your power lift gate, so you can use that remote to open the vehicle or the lift gate, as well as there's a button on the dash, but you can even use your foot. This has your hands-free lift gate, so you just give it a kick with that key fob in your pocket and it's going to open up. So real nice, a great little feature, especially when you have your hands full. Now, one of the packages I forgot to mention earlier, this does have your cargo utility package as well. So you're going to have some nice features, and the previous owner left all these features in here for us. And one of those is you're going to get a cargo mat in here. So you're going to have a tray style mat that's put in here on top. Also underneath that is you're going to be a reversible cargo mat as well. So it's going to be cloth on one side with the embroidering on it. Now, the other side is going to be a reversible, so it's kind of an all-weather. So if you know it's going to get it dirty, you can flip it over. So if you don't like this tray in here, and sometimes you like the carpet, you can leave that at home, and you're going to have two different ways to be able to protect the cargo back here. And you're going to have this cargo cover, so you can pull that cover out. I love that there's trays in here, and it'll lock into place. And then you can just press this in here, and it's going to unlock it and allow it to open up. So you have that cargo cover there, and that way people can't see all the different belongings you might have in there. If they do get real close, I mean, with the privacy glass, they have to get right on it to be able to see inside, but that does come in handy to kind of protect that, especially if you have something very valuable back there you don't want taken. Now, the previous owner didn't put the front tag bracket on. As you can see, Kansas, we're not required to do that, but if you want a custom tag bracket, or if you live in a state that needs a second tag, one on the front, we'll go ahead and put that on, and we'll throw that in free of charge. And there should be cargo netting in here. I don't see it back here, but there's 2 hooks here, and then you should be able to put some cargo net back there, and it positions itself here as well on these loops, so that way kind of put all those little items so they won't roll around on you back there. So some great features there. And lastly, I want to mention is that 60/40 split bench seat for that second row, or the rear seats. Those seats will fold down, so if you need a little extra cargo room, you can fold those down. And instead of having to go around and flip the lever on the seat through the door, you can just use these buttons right here. So you can just press the right one, and it's going to release the seat. And it's not a powerful seat; it does release it. You can see that left side goes down just a little bit faster than the right side goes down faster than the left side, because the left side is a little bit bigger. So since it's just releasing it, it's falling forward on its own. So it's a little bit heavier. So it does take a little longer to fold down, and that's why it doesn't fold all the way down. So pretty good system back here. I love the cargo utility package. I think you'll like it too. Now, moving to the interior, one of the things I like about a Reserve is that on that package, now you're able to get the Hazelnut Interior, which is this dark brown interior that I really like. I have this color on my MKT. Just a great look to the vehicle. I think it complements the black interior, the carpet, and the upper part of the dash real nicely here. Also, you're going to get that open pore wood finish. You're going to see that as you're going across on your doors. Also on the instrument panel, just on both sides of that climate control, your steering wheel, just a great look to the vehicle, and I love the feel of that. You can feel the pour of the wood trim on that, and just a nice good finish to this. Now, one of the features that I like as you get in and out of the vehicle that help you out, that a lot of people forget to mention, is the easy entry and exit seat. A lot of times when it comes from the factory, it's not checked in your settings, so you can go into your settings and check that. That allows for you to be able to get into the vehicle a little bit easier, because the seat's back, the steering wheel's up, and both of these are electronically controlled along with your mirror. So when you get in the vehicle and you start it, push button start to start it, it's going to move the seat into position in the steering wheel of the last driver that drove the vehicle. And of course, if you weren't the last driver, you can just press your number, and hopefully you have it memorized, of your seat position, and it's going to go ahead and put your seat and adjust it on the fly. So if there was a shorter driver, you can press it real quick and it'll stop and move back to where it needs to be. So I think you'll get a good use out of that. That memorizes the seat, the steering wheel, and the mirrors. So this does have your power tilt and telescoping. So not only does it electronically come down, but also forward and back. And so that really helps a different size driver. So if you're tall and you want that, but you're maybe like with me, where I'm a little bit longer in my legs than my torso, I can adjust my seat back and then bring the steering wheel towards me a little bit, so that way you're not extended out too far. So I really like that feature there. Now the seat here in the front seats, you do get front bucket seats, dual power seats. They're 22-way multi-contoured seats, so that adjusts. There's 3 different places on your back lumbar. It has your bolster for your lumbar as well as bolster for your thighs, a thigh extender that comes out, which I really like that feature, and even power adjusts your headrest up here, and then adds the massaging seat to go along with that. So you can massage not only the seat cushion but also the seat back using that feature. Just by pressing the lumbar there, it's going to come up on the screen, so you can adjust both your lumbar as well as that massaging seat feature right there for the driver and front passenger. Also, heated and cooled seats up here too, so you're going to be able to enjoy that as standard equipment on your Reserve. Back seat back there, you get seats 3 back there. You have an armrest in the middle, backrest back there. Also, heated seats for those 2 outside seats as part of the climate package. And that is optional equipment on the Reserve, but this vehicle does have that on there. Now here on the door, you do have your power windows, locks, mirror switches, including does have auto one touch for those front windows. And don't forget that driver memory we already talked about. Your steering wheel is going to get a leather wrap steering wheel, also heated feature as part of the climate package. And you have cruise control, that adaptive cruise control on the left side of the steering wheel, with Bluetooth controls on the right side of the steering wheel. And as I'm talking about the steering controls here, on this left, your turn signal, you're going to have is where your lane keeping system is. It's where you would activate that, and turn that lane keeping system on right there. And then on the right side, this has rain sensing wipers as part of the climate package. So you can just, as long as you have on one of those intermittent settings there, it's going to automatically turn those wipers on if it starts to sprinkle. Even if it rains a little harder, it's going to turn those on as well. So it comes in real handy if the rain keeps changing on you. So you don't have to keep adjusting that intermittent, you know, when it's not raining full on. It kind of helps out too. So I think you'll appreciate that. Now the climate control here, I like how the look is when you have the vehicle turned off. A nice clean look here. You can't see any of the words or emblems. Those all those emblems are etched out. So when you hit the push button start, it's going to use LED backlighting to light all those buttons up so you can see those really nicely. Also, you don't have to worry about them wearing off over time because they're not painted on the top of it like some vehicles are. Dual zone auto climate control, so your driver and front passenger, you have two different temperatures. Comes in real handy when you have that sun coming in one side or another, and so that way somebody's not hot or cold. Both people can be just right. Also for your entertainment, you have AM, FM, CD player with Sirius satellite radio, so real nice sound here. In fact, speaking of the sound, you're going to have the Revel Ultima audio sound system as part of that luxury package. So you're going to have 19 speakers in here, great sound. I think you'll really appreciate it. Revel really does their best they're the best of anybody in the automotive industry to take that live sound and bring it through into your automobile. And so I think you're going to appreciate that with the 19 speakers. There's like 3 speakers on each of the doors here in the front for the driver and front passenger. Also for your touchscreen here is going to be that My Ford touchscreen. So I do have a video under our YouTube videos, under the how-to videos, exactly how that system works as well. So you can check that out. You control your phone, your entertainment, your climate, and your navigation in the 4 quadrants. Click on any of those lighted bars, and then bring up that feature in a full 8-inch screen there, and I think you'll appreciate that, like this navigation here. And when you put your vehicle in reverse, you're going to see that backup camera come to view. Like we talked about, the left side will be your backup camera with those guides, those lines there for you, and the right side is going to be that 360-degree view. And then you press that button again, it's going to give the full view of just the backup camera. And then if you press it again, it'll give you a close-up of that back bumper there, so you can see exactly real close how close you are there. And if you have it in drive or park and you hit that button, you're going to see the front camera view like we showed you earlier. So I think you'll appreciate that. Now on the right side above that button, you're going to see the active park assist button. And so when you're in that tight parking spot, parallel parked, and you want to use that park out, you're going to want to press that button. Also, to find that parallel parking spots, you'll want to press the button too, and then use their turn signals to dictate left or right side that they need to find that for you. So real nice system there. Left side, you're going to see your push button shift, and having that there gives you all this open space in here. So you have a little tray here as well as a big compartment under here. A lot of women like to put their purses under there so that way it's not on the floor getting wet. And then you also do have this compartment here, which is a real nice compartment to put your cell phone in. So you can have it in there. Has a smart USB port so you can plug it in, charging your cell phone while you're driving, that kind of thing. So I think you'll appreciate that compartment too. Up here in the mirror, you get auto dimming rear view mirror. Also, you get garage door openers for 3 different garage doors up here. That comes in real handy. And this does have your panoramic Vista roof. I have this open now, but what's great about this is if you this power sunshade up here comes in real handy, so you can hit the button. It's going to move that sunshade back, power it back halfway. It comes in, you know, if there's nobody in the back seat, they don't need to open it all the way up. You can do that to open the sunshade up, and then you can also hit your power moonroof, open up this glass as well. But if there are kids in the back and they want a full view, hit that button again, and it's going to go on back and give you the full view of that whole screen. It almost takes up the entire roof up there. So real nice system there. I think you'll really appreciate. So this also does have ambient lighting. Lights up your cup holders, your footwells, your door compartments when you have those headlights on. So that comes in real handy, especially at nighttime. Even lights up the footwells back there too. So I think you appreciate that. And check out some of the great benefits. When you buy a Lincoln vehicle, you get a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. So that's going to continue to the next owner on this vehicle. So that's a bumper-to-bumper, and then a 6-year, 70,000-mile powertrain warranty. So lots of warranty still left on this vehicle. I think you'll appreciate. And you also get concierge service for the first 4 years, 50,000 miles that you own the vehicle. So if you live within 30 miles, you can get your vehicle picked up for service, leave your Lincoln loaner for the day, service your vehicle, also detail it inside and out. Full car wash, bring it back to you, home, work, whatever works for you. Now, if you live within 30 or more than 30 miles, or you want to bring your vehicle in yourself, you still get that free Lincoln Clean every time you bring your vehicle in. So just make sure you let them know, and they'll take care of you. Also, 2 services for us on us in the first year. And again, give you the works package. It's oil change, tire rotation, a multi-point inspection. I think you'll really appreciate that. And then 10% off any aftermarket supplies through our aftermarket department. So I think you'll appreciate anything that you might want there. Maybe tint the front windows or something like that. Now check out our website, lawmacarthur.com. There on each one of our vehicles you can check for availability, schedule a test drive, you can see pictures, as well as all the equipment I mentioned will be listed there too. You can find all of our new Ford vehicles in there as well as our used. And if you're looking for new Lincoln, there's a tab right there under the new inventory to click over to our new Lincoln inventory as well on that website. Now, if you have any questions at all, you can call or send us a text message at 785-378-5031. And I hope you enjoyed this video on this 2016 Lincoln MKX.